All right, boys, what's going on? This is overlap. This is MMA Joey. This is not overlap. Back again. I'm only here so I don't get fined. And yeah, I'm here yet again. I am trying to scratch and really I should be making videos, but I decided to stream again. Scratching and clawing my way to 15,000 subs before the end of the year. We may get there, we may not, but we're going to be damn sure we're going to be close. We are actually 452 subscribers away. So we got 3 days, 452 subs. We need a video just to pop off. We need a stream to pop off. We need something crazy going on. I remember one time I did a stream and I gained like 200 subs recently. I forgot what stream it was. Maybe it'd be a Bellator stream or something. I don't remember what it was. Might have been the PFL stream. Might have been the Ngannou stream. I don't remember what it was. Andy, if you're in here, make sure you check your Discord messages. I sent you a really solid video. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back yet again with another stream. If this isn't dedication, I don't know what is. I get back from a long, hard day, a real gritty business meeting, and I'm here for you boys. All right? I'm here. Why the business attire? Because that's how professional I am, okay? I'm a professional here. I'm out here ready to take over the MMA world in 2024. You think I'm just going to wear any shirt on December 28th? I don't think so, bitch. You know how many men I've killed while I've been wearing this shirt? Quite a few. Are there new fight announcements? No, but we're trying to advocate for Elwood Doughton. We're trying to advocate for Elwood Doughton. The kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. He's really truly done everything we've ever asked of him. Elwood Doughton needs to be on UFC 300. Otherwise, we riot. If we don't get Elwood Doughton on UFC 300, we riot. The kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. But yeah, boys, 452 away. I put out my UFC 300 video. It took me way too long to edit it and make. I made all those graphics myself, by the way, boys. So it took a while to make those graphics for each unveiling of each fight. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's doing okay. Nothing great, nothing horrible. Joey Wick, yeah, what are your thoughts on Covington versus Leon? Who do you think is next for the 170 division? Is it Bilal? What are your thoughts on Covington versus Leon? Covington is an absolute pussy and an absolute bitch and an absolute disgrace to MMA. Cut him from the organization. Send him to grift right-wingers on whatever news network he was on the other day. He robbed us of 9 months of the welterweight division. That's what he did. And he grifted us of time. And Leon versus Bilal is the most compelling welterweight matchup. Leon versus Bilal 2 is the most compelling welterweight title fight since Usman versus Covington 1. And I'll die on that hill. I was thinking about it today. I was never super intrigued by Usman versus Masvidal. Usman versus Burns, I was pretty intrigued. I would say that's about even. I'm telling you, Leon Bilal 2 is a banger fight, and I don't know why people just don't want to accept that. It's a straight up banger fight, and I want to see it. And I think in terms of my interest in that fight, I think it's right up there with some of the best welterweight title fights in terms of pre-fight excitement for me. The last time I've been as excited for a welterweight title fight as I will be for Leon Bilal 2. I don't know. Usman Leon 3 was pretty interesting because of what happened in the second fight. So I do kind of take that back now that I think about it. But in terms of recent memory, the last time I remember being really excited for a welterweight title fight was Usman versus Covington 1. UFC 245. That's the last time I was super excited for a welterweight title fight. Maybe I'm just, I know people think I'm biased for some reason for Bilal, but I'm just speaking the truth. That's it. Did you get a chance to read the Matt Hughes thing? God damn it, I did not. Let me go check it out right this second because I keep saying that I'm not. A classic review. Just bought a book. Oh shit, yeah, I did read some of this before. No, I did not have a chance to read this entirety thing. In this synopsis, Matt talks about growing up on a farm and repulsive little brats. He and Mark were growing up to this day. They think mischief. I will check it out, gang. I keep forgetting. I know you sent me the message. I opened it up like a dumbass while I was on stream, and that's why I easily forgot it. I will read, if I do not read it tonight, and you ask me tomorrow, I will literally sit here and read the entirety on stream, basically, if I'm streaming tomorrow. If not, next time I'm streaming. It's a banger. Burns was used as a threat to Usman. That is true. I would have picked Burns if he would have fought Usman at UFC 251 like he was originally supposed to, but he pulled out with COVID. Joey look handsome. Thank you. Joey, part-time assassin. Yeah, I just got done murdering someone with my bare hands. You guys have no idea. Sexual abuse, animal torture, bullying, all sorts of mad stuff he brags about as if it's funny. That's fucking wild. I feel like I've heard of that before. Money and Colby to head kick Wonderboy. Colby ain't head kicking nobody. The only one Colby's head kicking is probably, a woman, basically, because Colby's a piece of shit. So, yeah. Bilal versus Leon 2 should have happened already. It's crazy how long Bilal has to wait. I know, it's annoying as hell. Joey just got back from the stock market doing business. Yeah, just got back from closing some multi-million-dollar deals, boys. So, and then I come back to you guys, and I'll let you abuse my throat for $10 a pop, basically. What's up, Fight Life? Joey's preparing for Jamal Hill. If I was preparing for Jamal Hill, I'd have a mouth guard in, and I'd be prepared to not clean a house for $300. Usman versus Burns was way more intriguing. Okay. Yeah, poor guy got a bad eye poke in the first one. Yeah, a nasty eye poke, and people made fun of him for it. I'm here. What I missed, you missed everything. I'm embarrassed as an American to watch men lose fairly and say they really won. I mean, dude, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Give us a flex and see if the buttons pop. Yeah, they will pop off. You'll lose an eye if I flex right now, all right? You'll lose an eye, my friend. You truly will. Show us your hands. I used to feel bad for Matt Hughes, but he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I still don't think it's right making fun of someone for a traumatic brain injury. Colby's hips aren't built for kicking. Yeah. His hips definitely aren't made for kicking. Never heard of that person. Jay, opinion on this hot take: the prime Usman that fought Burns beats any welterweight ever. No, I think GSP would have beaten Usman with his striking. Usman's striking was always god-awful. It's gotten better, but it was god-awful. I didn't know you could actually kill a man with the Boston Crab. Yeah, you sever their spine. You sever their spine in quite a few places. How much you want to bet Jamal House was actually clean? Nah, it's probably dirty. Joey looking like RIP from Yellowstone. Okay. Colby going to be a U.S. Senator? Yeah, right. Who knows? Who knows? There is a lot of dumb people. They might vote him in. Do you believe Sean Strickland becoming champion is getting to his head? Yes. I do believe he was pissed when somebody alluded to it being a fluke. When DDP alluded to it kind of being a fluke. So, it is what it is. But I think has gotten to his head a little bit. Who wins, Tony or Colby? I'm not even answering that. Colby versus Tito political debate. Who would ever watch that in a million years? Matt Hughes, Thiago Alves, John Finch will beat prime Usman. I remember when Hughes fought BJ Penn again. When BJ Penn was becoming a dead body or already a dead body. The amount of nut jobs who run for office in the U.S. is crazy. Imagine being represented by Colby, BJ Penn, or Tito. Yeah, luckily I don't think any of them have power. I don't think BJ Penn was claiming it was rigged, and he says CTE's a hoax, and these people are fucking brain dead. Which fighter would be favored over Chimaev? Love your stuff, bro. I think Adesanya would be the favorite. I don't know, though. Hamzat's got a lot of hype behind him right now. Do you think Colby's speech is as a result of CT or just low IQ? I just think it's a skill that he's never acquired, and I also think he is of low IQ, to be honest. I do think Colby comes off as very low IQ. But also, I just think you can speak well and still not be very smart. there's a lot of people who make their entire careers off of speaking well and not being that smart. So it's just a skill that he doesn't have. I don't think it's CTE related. I just think he's a horrible talker in general. Dude stumbles over. You see, every time I try to talk about him stumbling over words, I start stumbling over words. He's like, yeah, he's got mean teats. Like, what? So I think Colby is truly dumb, though. I honestly believe he is a dumb human being. I don't believe a lot of people in his real life actually. I don't believe he has a lot of people that actually like him in general on a personal level. I don't think he has a lot of friends. I mean, look, we've seen people, and I said this in my video, and I got a lot of shit for this. We see people saying, oh, look at Ian Garry. He's dating a 40-year-old woman or however old she is, 39 or 40 or something like that. Colby is 36 years old. 36 years old. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have a kid. And he's 36 years old. That speaks to his character more than anything. Imagine if that was a woman. Imagine if Colby was a woman. All the men would be saying, yeah, 36, no husband, no kids. What a piece of shit. That's what people would be saying. And not that I believe that's indicative of necessarily if you're a piece of shit or not. I just think it's awfully funny. I see people criticize women all the time who say, oh, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. Like basically a lot of people in the world expect women, a lot of sexist pieces of shit men think, basically you need to be 20 years old, pump out 6 kids, and just stay in the kitchen. That's somebody like Strickland thinks that way. Colby's 36 years old, not married, doesn't have any kids. I don't think anyone likes him. I don't think his family likes him. I don't think anyone buys him any socks for Christmas. And, yeah. So I just think that's more indicative of his personality. You can at least use that somewhat as a puzzle piece. And, I'd be stressed out too. If I was 36 and didn't have a wife or girlfriend, I'd be stressed as hell. But luckily, I'm a dime piece with an amazing personality, so I don't have to worry about that. But he is married, according to Hill. According to Hill. Don't you think some of the UFC fighters are going a little crazy at press conferences? Don't you think some of them should have more respect? Yeah, definitely, but it is what it is. So, despite and good enough to go to D1, why? I don't know what you mean. If it was written around the time football wags were a hot topic, it was a total joke book. Yeah, dude, people are just jumping on the Ian Garry hate train because it garners attention. All the fighters like Kevin Holland and Colby Covington and everyone else who are talking about Ian Garry and his wife and his relationship are just the biggest embarrassments because they're doing it for attention. Imagine having to use another man's family as a crutch to get attention because nobody gives a fuck about your personality or your fights. And that's it, Kevin Holland, I mean, he's literally known essentially for being a bum that'll take any fight and lose. That's what he's known for. Ruins press conferences, never shuts the fuck up, isn't that good, mediocre at best, can't wrestle worth a fuck, and dude's just nonstop talking about somebody's family. It's just fucking weird. It's just fucking weird. Colby's married to Trump. Nah, he's just his side bitch is what he is. The recent press conference has been really goofy. All the fighters except Volk have been acting so extra. It's because they're desperate for attention. That's it. Remember when Holland and Jorge were going? Yeah, and Dana stopped it. Which a lot of people got upset about, but I don't even give a fuck. Yeah, and Ian Garry's wife's ex-husband does not live with him and has never lived with him, and there's not a shred of evidence to support that claim. But people continue to say it. I keep saying it. I've been hating on Ian Garry before most people knew who he was. You don't need to go to his family because he's plenty unlikable himself. There you go, Skang Biscuit. There you go. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, all of it, almost all of it is just overblown because you have to understand he generates interest. So it's a lot of it is just people using his name to generate interest, whether it's a fighter, whether it's a content creator, whether it's a Twitter personality. It's all, you guys are all being grifted in general. Grifted for views. They don't really truly care. They're just like, oh, let me talk shit. I mean, most of it is easily verifiable lies or at the bare minimum, there's no evidence to support a claim, which in my opinion is a lie. If there's no evidence to support a claim, you don't just get to make a claim and support it with zero evidence and act as if it's true. So that's what I think is embarrassing. And a lot of it is like people act like it's true. And what disgusts me is there's a lot of people out there, and I truly believe it's those people who think they're like, I'm an alpha male and I'm a badass, and they don't like that Ian Garry speaks highly of his wife, and they don't like that he added, and I talked about this a long time ago before Ian Garry was even a hot topic. They don't like that he added that extra name. They think, oh, he's a soy boy, he's a beta male. These are the same pussies that if the world was coming to an end, they'd be out gathering fucking supplies because I told them to, okay? That's what they would be doing. They'd be barely surviving because they're pussies. And they just use other people's names and other people's families to generate interest. And they think, and this really comes down to this, they think that basically women belong in the kitchen, women don't belong having a say, and that Ian Garry treats his wife as a partner. It makes him a pussy. I mean, think about this. There is no evidence to support the ex-husband ever lived with them. But let's say Ian Garry and the ex-husband have a great relationship, right? Let's say they hang out all the time. Let's say they're friends. Let's say, they go to family events together. People use that to support a claim that he's a cuck, when in reality, that's a genuinely good family man. You know how many broken homes that you have of families and kids that don't get to see their mother and father because they got divorced? You should have a good relationship with your kid's parents. You should have a good relationship with your kid's step-parent. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think it's a admirable thing to do because there's too many people that get divorced, have kids, and then talk shit about their significant other, and don't let their kid truly have a good relationship with their both mother and father. And then if you're a step-parent coming in and now you're trashing, or you have a very obvious dislike of your stepkid's parent, it just leaves a lot of, it's just piece of shit behavior. So you should truly aspire to have a good relationship with your ex-husband, your ex-wife, whatever it may be, for your small child, your young child. But it is what it is. If people want to act like, oh, that means because a couple has a good relationship with the wife's ex-husband who she has a kid with, because they have a good relationship, because there's a kid involved, that means he must still fuck her. Okay. So, yeah, it is what it is. Ex-husband still getting some of that? Yeah, I'm sure. Most people saying that get no pussy ever. It's only safe because I allow her to be safe. Jamal Hill, probably. What Ian Garry said about Neil Magny really bothered me. Yeah, it was really fucked up. You have to understand it's pretty unusual to have an ex-husband living with them. Yeah. It'd be really weird. Supply one sand grain of evidence to prove that statement to be true. Supply one, just one. I'd like to know. I'm waiting for it. Bo or Boo. Supply one grain of evidence that's true. There's not a single grain of evidence that they've ever lived together. So good one. Yeah, there's pictures of them together. That means they live together. You're a fucking idiot. Anyway, I think Kid in here beats Dricus. Me too. So, it's Ian Machado Gary fan club. How old are you, Joey? Wouldn't you like to know? Joey, what's your favorite type of pizza? I'm not a big pizza person, but cheese pizza. Do you think Ian will ever be champ? I'm going to say yes. For sure. Oh, this is a good one, bro. You really got me, Jess. Hey, look. I got a really good one for you. Go watch him then, you pussy. Go watch him. So taking the ex-husband's name as usual. That's another lie. That's not true. I'm glad you have. I can tell you don't have any media literacy. That's also not true. So pretty much everything people use to support the claim to hate on Ian Garry for dumb shit, They're literally all factually untrue as well. Plain cheese, yeah, I'm a weirdo. So, people are picking Jeff Neal over Ian because of the hate for Ian. I know, dude. I would absolutely love to see Ian Garry versus Colby Covington. I would love to see Ian Garry versus Colby Covington. That's what I want more than anything in the world right now. Mr. calling people soy boy himself, and Mr. I'm an alpha male, and Mr. I don't like women, and I'm a piece of shit and insult people's dead relatives. There's nothing I would love to see more than Ian Machado Gary fuck Colby Covington up badly. I'm just asking, you don't have to insult me. I'm just saying, dude, you got to look into these things. You got to look into these things, bro. None of what people are saying, almost none of what people are saying about Ian Garry and his relationship is factually true. And it's just awkward. I mean, there's plenty of things you could say, oh, he's a Conor McGregor wannabe. Oh, he's cringy. He's corny. But the majority of what people say about him are just making it up. They're just making it up. What else do you use with the Shure S? It's not MV7. It's the SM7B. And yes, I do have a cloud lifter, and then I have a Focusrite. I have a Focusrite audio interface. Ray, thank you for the $2. Joe, do you have any inside source on anything? Yeah, I have a source. They're trying to work on getting Elwood Dalton to headline UFC 300. So, thanks for calling out the lies. Whether I'm a fan or not, I want the truth. There you go. I always do that, man. Who do you think McGregor's going to fight? I think he's going to fight Nate Diaz. Cannonier low-key deserves a title shot. He does. I think Cannonier beats both Strickland and Duplessis unless he just gets crazy old. How much money did you drop on your whole set? I think my mic was slightly on sale. I think it was about $1,000 total for the audio. Are you talking about just the audio, right? I think the Focusrite was like $200. The cloud lifter was like $150 maybe. And then the microphone was like $800, something like that. I rewatched the Shavkat versus Neal fight. Neal looked really good. If I had to pick today, I'd take Neal over Garry. Okay, fair enough. I just think this is going to sound crazy, but if you actually look at it skill for skill, I think Ian Gary's a better striker than Shavkat in terms of technical ability, and that's what you need against a guy like Jeff Neal. Plus, Jeff Neal took a lot of damage in that fight, but he has been out since then. But who knows? Also, Jeff Neal missed weight. So, literally on this channel to get information and takes, every other source reporting different takes. Hey, man, look, I'm telling you right now, to the best of my ability, I make sure I tell you guys facts and make it very clear when it's speculation. Realistically, it'll go DDP, Hamzat, then Cannonier. Yeah, that's true. Shavkat would kill Ian Garry. I'm not saying that he wouldn't. I'm just saying Gary's a better technical striker. So, no way Ian's a better striker than Shavkat. I think he is, dude. I think he is just in terms of technical ability. Maybe if you want to say, if you include like power, I'm not saying like Shavkat's more explosive. Shavkat is more dynamic. I'm just talking about pure technical boxing and striking. I think Ian Gary's more technical than Shavkat. That's all I'm saying. I've been taking Neal before Ian Garry hate started, so I'm not biased. Fair enough. Is Ian Garry ready for war? I have no idea. Shavkat would damage Ian on the feet. Maybe so. I just think Ian's a little bit more technical. The point of that is because Jeff Neal's really, really technical. My mindset is Ian Garry doesn't get hit on the back foot quite often, and Jeff only needs one moment. I think he'll be pressing forward. Jeff doesn't have brutal KO power, though. He has decent power, but not brutal KO power. I could see Jeff Neal KOing him. I think it's very possible. Ian Garry hasn't fought competition yet. I agree, and I've been saying the same thing as you. Been on a roll with the streams that I have. Shavkat has a better chin than Garry. Agreed. If Garry got hit with those shots Shavkat took, Ian would be out. I'm not so sure of that one, but maybe. Maybe. Jeff has brutal KO power. What? Oh, he does now. He finished Vicente Luque. Who else he finished recently? Split decision against Santiago Ponzinibbio. Hasn't finished a motherfucker since 2019 outside of Vicente Luque. Yeah, brutal KO power. Brutal KO power. KO'd Mike Perry, literally, who was a bum in the UFC. Finished Nico Price. Yeah, he's KO'd literally nothing but bums outside of Vicente Luque. Outside of Vicente Luque, KO'd nothing but bums. To act like and when has he ever? I don't even remember him shutting. I think he might have shut Mike Perry off. He didn't shut Vicente Luque off, if I remember, but he beat him pretty badly. Brutal KO power would be Rumble Johnson. Brutal KO power would be Francis Ngannou. So, and I'm not saying he doesn't have power. I think he has power, but it's not brutal KO one punch power like he touches you, you die. Who wins Manel Cop? I don't know. Yeah, good one, bro. Look, every time you do this type of dumb shit, you're getting a timeout. I don't care. Jeff did take Vicente's chin for sure. He hurt Bilal. Did he? I don't remember. Okay, he has brutal KO power then. Whatever. We're arguing semantics. I think Jeff Neal has power, but it's not like you can't get touched by him or you're going to get KO. That's all I'm saying. I'm here lurking. What's up, Joe? What's up? He definitely shut Luque off. Okay. All right. Oh, you're talking about a while ago because they fought twice, right? He fought Bilal twice. So he fought Bilal back in 29. Oh, no, he only fought Bilal once. Okay. All right. He dropped him, so that's indicative of power. I mean, I think we're literally arguing semantics because I think we're in agreement. I'm just saying, when I think of Jeff Neal, I don't think of brutal one-punch KO power. That's all I'm saying. I saw a tweet saying Dana's installing Nina and Nelk to not have tough questions aimed at him. That's what he's doing, but also he's targeting a young audience. Yeah, he basically wants to replace the MMA media with influencer clowns. I mean, the MMA media is already a clown show. Every time I'm listening to a Dana White post-fight press conference, I just hear the circus music. What was the vibes like? If being elevated off of losses won fights, Colby and Burns would be legends. I know. You ain't wrong. And Alexander Gustafsson. I don't know if you were around for that era. Joey also has brutal KO power. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I also have brutal KO power. Run up the likes. Yeah, if you guys could like the stream. We got 145. We got 33 likes. Like the stream and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Adesanya kills Hamzat. He would get back up and Hamzat would be gassed and low kicks. Yeah, I think the footwork of Adesanya would give Hamzat problems. Dana wants UFC to be its own channel network. Well, they have UFC Fight Pass, so we'll see what happens. I think they like collecting guaranteed revenue from other companies. I think that's what they like to do. But yeah. Yeah, Nelk's a bunch of cornballs, dude. If Song cannot nearly finish him, Nelk would knock Ian's head off. Okay. Well, luckily we get to find out in a month and a half. It's only a month and a half away, boys. 6 weeks. Covington actually called out a top 10 contender not pushing 40 after a loss. He's barely number 10, but it's an improvement. Who did he call out? If you're saying he called out Garry, he didn't call out Garry. I looked up the actual clip. He didn't call him out. He was just talking shit. He never actually called him out. Hamzat would shoot quicker on Adesanya than he did on Holland. No fake glove. There was no fake glove touch. People made that up. But yeah, Hamzat would shoot so quick. But Izzy has great footwork. And no, he didn't say he would settle. You got to go watch. I seen the clip. I watched the clip. I actually went and skimmed through. He said, he might want to settle it in the cage. But he did not call him out. I don't even... He doesn't want that fight, dude. That's not what he said. I listened to it with my own ears, bro. I listened to it with my own ears. It's not what he said. It was the furthest thing from a call out that the MMA media took 2 sentences from and made it seem like he was calling out Ian Garry, but he wasn't. Joe, will you do a video just bashing Power Slap? Sure. I think I've already done one. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm a Holland fan. Don't take this from me. Allow me to believe he had a chance. He never got fake glove touch. It didn't happen. You guys made that up. That's the Mandela effect right there. There was no fake glove touch. When is UFC ESPN contract up? Early 2025, from my understanding. I don't know. It's in 2025. It might be late 2025. Thank you for the $2, Ray, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. I'm leaning Hamzat, but Izzy could easily chin him. If Hamzat wins, it's going to be first 2 rounds, in my opinion. If Hamzat wins, it'll be the first 2 rounds. Is what I'm thinking. Chandler versus Colby, hypothetical, who wins? I think Chandler would brutally KO him. Dude, Holland's not even good. I can't believe Brady packed up. Dude, Gastelum looked horrible. Gastelum looked horrible. What if we did a week? I don't know what that said. You retracted it. Colby should get Renat. Yeah, I want to see Burns fight Shavkat and see how he does. Burns getting chinned by Shavkat's jab. Fuck road to power slap. It's road to 15K subs. Yeah, we're on the road to power slap. Fuck power slap. Power slap is such a fucking garbage sport. I'm just so tired of hearing about it, to be quite honest. Dude, Gastelum's career's over. I'm going to be honest. It's over. Shavkat slumps, Burns out cold. Agreed. Remember Gastelum puking up his guts and doing tough coaches challenge? Nope, didn't watch that season. Power slap 14K when it's free. I know. Imagine how many people would buy that pay-per-view. 14K people are watching for free. You should do a video of what you love about the UFC. Lots of negativity up in here. Oh, I should do a video about the fights that I would love. Maybe like a building UFC 300 card. Or maybe, just maybe, I could talk about how crazy UFC 299 was. Or maybe I could talk about UFC 296 some more. Or maybe I could talk about top 3 things I love about UFC 297. People just think there's too much negative because I do cover both negative and positive. There's plenty of positive content. If we get some positive fight announcements, I'll talk about it. I'm just giving my honest opinion. I'm not going to title it. There's no sense in titling a video what I love about the UFC. I mean, that's just not how this works. That's not how this works. But I made a video talking about UFC 300 and that I hope that it's a great card. Gastelum had same wrestling techniques as Till did against DDP. Yeah, Gastelum was done. UFC 296 is old news. Agreed. I'm going to do a video soon. Top fights I want to see in 2024. That might be what I make for tomorrow. I still got to make my champions in 2024. I feel bad for Islam. He clearly wants to fight in March, but Dana's being Dana. They better let him fight in the Saudi. They better let him fight in Saudi Arabia. I want that to get announced so I can go on my victory tour already. If they announce Islam versus Gaethje in Saudi Arabia, the victory tour will be fucking glorious. Ben Askren versus Darren Till. Darren Till's a bum, dude, but so's Askren. They both lose, in my opinion. Jack Della Maddalena will be the next welterweight champion. Doubtful. Dude can't wrestle. Sean Brady would dominate Jack Della Maddalena, in my opinion. Who would you guys pick in Jack Della Maddalena versus Sean Brady? I'm very, very curious. Who would you pick in that fight? I would take Brady 10 times out of 10. I think if they would have fought, JDM would have lost. Burns is going to beat JDM? I don't know, because Burns has a chin issue. Charles versus Arman, UFC 300? That's not announced, right? That's just speculative. Let's go see if anything's on Twitter. Yeah, I don't see anything announced. I don't see anything announced. That's all speculative right now. Brady, Sean Brady. You're picking JDM for sure. Dude got out wrestled by Bazil Hafez. Yeah, that would be really bad. I'm picking JDM for... I don't like Sean's fight style. I hope he gets exposed again. Fair enough. I think Shavkat jab KOs Burns. You got to think JDM beats Burns too. I don't know, though, because JDM doesn't have any grappling, man. His grappling looked like dog shit against Hafez. And people gave it an excuse. Oh, he cut weight. Yeah, that doesn't make you not be able to wrestle worth a fuck. It's crazy. I remember you freaking out last year. It's almost 2023, and now we're days from 2024. I know. That was super short notice. Okay, so short notice means you can't defend a takedown to save your life. I got it. Against a guy who doesn't even belong in the UFC. Got it. Would you be interested in a Chandler-Colby fight? Mildly. I think Chandler would chin him, so yes, I'd be interested in watching that and enjoying it. I think it'd be very enjoyable. Got TKO by Bilal as one finish in 10 years. How could you pick Brady? I don't know how you couldn't pick Brady. Holland did not beat JDM. Okay. Kevin is so washed. I don't know how much stock I give Brady. Kelvin is so washed. I know what you mean, but still. I look what Hafez did to JDM. I need Dustin Parrott on UFC 300. I don't know who should fight. Here's to a new year. Good fights. Take care. Agreed. Happy New Year. Thanks for the channel. You're welcome, my friend. I'm glad I could help you understand some issues and get the facts behind the situation. Your JDM reaction is our Hamzat reaction to Usman. Yeah, it's crazy. JDM damn near loses a fight to a guy entering the UFC who doesn't even belong in the UFC, arguably. And it's the same as Hamzat Chimaev having the most dominant performance we've ever seen against Kamaru Usman on short notice for both guys. I mean, Hamzat's win over Usman, regardless of how close it was, may be one of the most impressive wins of 2023. And people want to shit on it. I mean, you know how hard that is? Leon Edwards didn't look that good against Kamaru Usman. Leon Edwards never looked that good against Kamaru Usman. I mean, that's the most we've ever seen Kamaru Usman dominate it. And, you know, it's just people, for whatever reason, think it wasn't that good of a win because, for whatever reason, because he didn't absolutely dominate and finish Usman in round one, which is craziness. Thank you for the 199. Are you Muslim? No. Injured hand, too, exactly. You're smoking crack if you think that's one of the best wins. You just don't understand the sport then, Jungle Mania. Maybe when you get older and you watch as many fights as me, you'll understand one day. I mean, Hamzat, let me put it this way. Hamzat's win against Kamaru Usman was more impressive than Leon Edwards' win against Kamaru Usman. And I'll die on that hill. And I think it was super close, and I think it could have been a draw. So, take that for what you will. 10 days notice and he started gassing, and that's why I agree to disagree, I guess. You have to realize it was short notice for both guys. To go from fighting Paulo Costa to fighting Kamaru Usman is massively different. Hamzat versus Usman should have literally been a draw. Okay. But look at when before Hamzat was hurt and before Hamzat was gassed. Look what he did to Usman. We've never seen anyone treat him like that. But all right. All right. Usman and Costa are two very different fighters, exactly. Hafez had a great performance, but JDM had cut twice and didn't train at all against a wrestler. JDM was supposed to fight Sean Brady. And since when does cutting weight make you not be able to defend a takedown? One guy was on the couch and one guy was on a cardio bike, regardless of the person they're fighting. Usman was not on the couch. Did you see how ripped and jacked he was? He was in there training. And either way, it's still short notice. And no one's ever taken Kamaru Usman down like that and held him down like that. Leon Edwards kind of had an off-guard takedown where he ended up taking his back right away. And that's it. That's the only time we've seen Usman ever treat it like that. Hamzat round one against Usman was the most insane display of wrestling in MMA. Agreed. He defended most of Hafez's takedowns. Dude, I don't care. He ended up on his back one way or another against a guy who didn't even belong in the UFC. I think Usman can beat Hamzat in a 5-round rematch. I agree, could. But also, we don't know what it would look like with Hamzat having a full training camp for Usman instead of Paulo Costa, which is a totally different stylistic matchup. So, it is what it is. I can't believe people act like that's not a good win. Control time doesn't mean anything, bro. Yeah, Buddy was ragdoll on Usman, who's known for his wrestling. What kind of cologne you got on? I smell like perfume. Perfume. It's your mother's. I'm telling you, Costa doesn't survive that first round against Chimaev. If he gets him down, which I think he will. No one has ever said that it's not a good win. Literally countless people have said it's not a good win. Brazil's not going to fight in the UFC again because he's juiced to the gills and he can't pass. You think so? You think so? The judges don't consider control time. That's not the priority. First round was impressive. Yeah. Anyone else excited for Molly McCann, Deanna Belbitsa? Ew. Ew. Your mother died 2 months ago? Yeah, I still got her perfume on me. I fucked her to death. Hamzat would finish. Costa agreed. Usman would beat Vettori at middleweight. Maybe. Vettori's just so mediocre. That's not his weight class? Okay. I mean, it was super impressive. Whatever you want to say, I think it was super impressive. Regardless. Costa embarrasses Hamzat. I love Molly McCann fight, so we can probably see her lose. Yeah. Meatball Molly has to be on 300 main card. Ew. The Val Woodburn of MMA. Marvin has a Terminator chin. Joey, don't be going after people's family. Come on, bro. Now I've advocated against it forever. Oh. Dude, hey, look. Dude's just talking shit and acting like a fucking weirdo. So fuck him. I'm just casually saying something, and dude's acting like I'm actually know his family or know who he is at all. I don't even know who he is. But look, people who want to talk about, they want to randomly make up weird stories about their family and people dying. Look, just get a timeout, bro. Fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know this dude. I don't know his family. And dude's in here saying the weirdest shit. You know, I don't care. Dude's making up stories to say weird shit in the chat, and then when he gets something back, he's acting like it's the end of the world. I don't even know who he is. So now he can go sit in timeout for 10 minutes instead. So, MMA experts, thank you for the $1.99. Big W, recent bangers, bro. Thank you for the thumbnail advice. No problem, my friend. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've had some recent bangers. I'm about to finally hit 15K. I've been clawing my way to that. And I appreciate the $1.99, my friend. I gotta catch up to you at some point, man. But everyone's always gaining, everyone's always growing. So, what are you at now? Let me take a look, as I always say. I think I might have already said this, so forgive me if I already did. Congrats on the 25K, bro. That's pretty sick. That's pretty fucking sick. I'm about to hit 15 finally. But yeah, appreciate you for the $1.99. Appreciate you for the donation. So, bro, we're talking about UFC. Okay, it was incredible watching Stolarenko rip Molly's arm off in front of a British crowd after I got so much shit for picking Stolarenko. Fair enough. It was satisfying to watch. Are we getting a 1 a.m. stream? Probably not. I missed day of 15-person live streams. I missed the days of 15-person live streams. It is what it is. But I will say that Hamzat would have destroyed Colby, though. Yes, he would have. Let's get Bo Nickel versus Shara Bullet. Easy win for Bo Nickel. I don't know. Probably an easy win. Shara has no grappling. UFC 300 video thumbnail was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hot take, if Cyril gone, Tom Aspinall fight one day, Cyril wins. Might happen. May very well happen. You're on fire right now, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, last week, there was one night last week, I picked up damn near like 800 subs overnight. It was crazy. So, in the last, I was talking about this earlier on the stream, but I'm gonna go check real quick. Or last night, I think it was last night. Now that I think about it, in the last 28 days, I've gained over 1,500 subs according to my analytics. So it's been good, man. It's been good. And so what's crazy is it's off time. I can't wait for the fights to come back now. If it's going this crazy when the fights are off, and I'm not running out of content ideas. So if it's that crazy when the fights are not happening, I can't wait till 297 in the next fight card and whatnot, next pay-per-views. And then when we get 298, 299, 300, I'm fucking hyped. I'm hyped. Road to 20K. Dude, I can't wait to hit 20. I'm excited. I know this sounds crazy because it's so far away. I want to get 50. 50 is like my landmark number that I want to get to. I would love to get there next year, but bare minimum 2025. Is Costa finally going to fight Rob Whittaker? I'm going to say no. Is it me or did Patty look like shit against Tony? Patty looked like shit against Tony because Tony looks like shit. So then just not finishing him makes you look like shit. Why is Bo getting easy wins? Because the UFC's trying to build him up. UFC's trying to build him up. Tell us something about Dustin Poirier. Bring him on 300. I don't even know what that means. What do you want me to tell you about him? So, Sharon needs to go back where he came from. Get grappling. Dude, the grappling's horrific. Excited for Simone Batista. Simone Batista is a banger. They're trying to do Vittoria versus Shera because Marvin is dumb enough to try to strike with Shera. Dude, Marvin probably beats Shera. Unless he gets elbowed from the bottom. Once you cross 20K, you will take much less time to hit the 50K. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, bro. I want to taste that 50K, bro. I want to taste that 50K. And then once I taste that 100K, I'm closing down the channel. I'm just going to get to 100K. I'm going to make a video and be like, yeah, somebody bet me $100. I couldn't make it to 100K ever. So I took the bet. Now I'm going to go collect my money. I'm out. I'll do the old Gail Lewis signing off. I don't know how Shera has fans after that video. Shera's a piece of shit. Val Woodburn, low-key MMA GOAT? No. I would have loved Val Woodburn would have finished him. It's brutal out here starting out for MMA content creators. Dude, you have no idea. I mean, I guess you do. You do make content. I forgot. I forgot because you delete your videos, you pussy. But yeah, I remember getting 50 views. Hey, now I'm just happy to get a couple of thousand. Next goal is 10,000 at least every video. Next is 10,000 every video. That's what I'm going with. So, 3 of your favorite fighters: Charles Oliveira, Yuri Prohaska, Francis Ngannou. How sad or mad were you when Woodley starts Lawler? I was pissed. I was devastated. Lawler was my favorite fighter, or is my favorite fighter, or whatever you want to say. He's retired now. I was devastated. And I picked Lawler to win, too. Getting out grappled by Bruno Silva is crazy. Agreed. Who would win between Shavkat and Ian Garry? I'd go Shavkat right now. Brundage is going to end Bo's title aspirations. Okay. There's a clip of Bo on JRE saying not a lot of people done what I have done. Next sentence he says I'm 5-0. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have gone 5-0. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have gone 5-0. I don't always agree with you, but I appreciate your research and delivery. Hey, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Bo will lose to Ikram. Bo's going to fight Cans for at least another year and a half, I would say. I would say you don't see Bo in a big fight till the end of 2025, probably. That's what I'm thinking, to be honest. But it is what it is. What is going on? Hold on 1 second, boys. I just realized something. There we go. Sam, thank you for the 199. Ian Gary's actually hot for middle age. I know. That's why, dude, I'm telling you, people just have, there's a lot of people in the MMA community that just hate attractive women. And it is what it is. After 100K, donate your channel to Mr. Pat Matthews. I'm just going to throw it away. I'm deleting the whole channel at 100K. I've already decided. So it is what it is. Way more hype for Joe Pyfer than Bo Nickel. Agreed. I'm thinking about signing up for MMA classes. Should I do kickboxing or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I say Jiu-Jitsu. Your prediction for Volk Taboria? Right now I'm going to go Volk by decision. Petrosky was 5-0 before Pereira beat him. Dude, Pereira beat the brakes off him too. Beat the brakes off him. Dana's not going to announce Islam fight on Saudi after you came at his oily head. He's going to change the main event just to spite your prediction. That he is. Says, Power Slap sucks and let me oil up that bald head. She's hot for sure. I'd be wagged by her. Dude, the whole Ian Garry shit is so fucking stupid. But that's just the MMA community as a whole. That's just genuinely what it gets. That's what you get from the MMA community. Most of them are incels, and I'll die on that hill. I'd say 95% of the MMA community has never been with a woman. The other 5%, 4% of them, 4% of them probably hired prostitutes, and then 1% are in jail for sexual assault. Probably, I'd go with right there. No, and then, oh wait, I fucked up. I'll say 4%. I'll say 3% hired prostitutes, then 1% the other thing, and then the last 1% is not that. All right. So 95% complete incels, never been with a woman. 3% paid prostitutes, 1% offenders, and then 1% otherwise. Normal people. I'm telling you, 100%, I 100% believe that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You got to understand the mindset of those type of people. They got to they're just angry every day of their life. Just angry and pissed off. But luckily we got a lot of the normal people in here. We got a lot of the 1% here. But yeah. Which one are you, 95%? Ask your mother. Ask your mother, bro. Hey, Joey. Okay. What the fuck are you asking? Come on. Yeah. Yeah, Lamau. I can never worry about another fighter's personal life. I don't worry about people's personal life who I fucking know, for the most part. Unless it's something serious. Joey, I'm the 1%. I think you're probably part of the 3%. Hey, Joey, let me oil you up. Let me stop. Dude said, let me oil you up. Okay, I'm one of the 95. Joey, I paid your mother. Fair enough. I'm glad you did. I hope you dug her up. Is there any type of fighter drama that you enjoy? I enjoy like actual real non-super manufactured drama. I enjoyed the John Jones DC beef. Pussy, you still there? If I was in front of you, I'd spit in your fucking face. I would literally kill you. John. You think I'm just going to sit here and let you spit in my face? I was fucking dying. I call second for oiling Joey up. Okay. Islam versus Justin for the Saudi main event. Saudi versus Sandhagen versus Umar Khomeini. Yeah, I agree. I like gym wars, rivalries, and previous organizations' competitive trash talk. There you go. Yeah, there's some stuff that I enjoy. But that I enjoyed. My favorite press conference of all time was Conor Diaz won. They were in the gym. The atmosphere was incredible. Diaz was fucking hilarious. Conor was hilarious. That's peak press conference for me. Everything since then has been downhill in my opinion. Strickland Dricus is a funny beef too. It's kind of, yeah. The family trash talk is lame and just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, leaves a bad taste in your mouth, huh? Dude, stop asking this weird fucking question, dude. Sit out for 1 minute for being a fucking weirdo. Joey, don't forget about us when you make it big. Joey, don't forget it. I'm talking like Colby. Joey, don't forget about us when you make it big. There's some of us that have been here since 100 subs. I don't believe that you've been here since 100 subs, Clipset. Are you sure about that? Are you positive about that? But hey, man, I'm not going to forget about anyone. I don't even got 15K yet, boys. I'm not. What are you acting like? I'm some type of fucking celebrity. All right. I don't even know what I'm like. I'm 450. I'm 448. I think is what I said when I started the stream. From 15K, dude's acting like I'm a celebrity. But appreciate your belief in this success. But I do not believe you've been here since 100 subs. I do not believe that whatsoever. Favorite has Strickland roasting Adesanya at Adesanya Pereira. Fair enough. Jorge Colby was trash beef and a horrible fight. Agreed. Shit, I've been here since 8K. I'm an OG. They be asking about you here in North Carolina. Fair enough. Joey, you are a YouTube celery. I'm a YouTube celery. I think you meant YouTube celebrity. YouTube celery. I'm done. Hey, that is true. I forgot who was saying it. Was it Jack? I think it was Jack saying, Joey, you're the most talked about 14K MMA YouTube channel. At the time, I think he said like 12K. But yeah, maybe I'm an MMA YouTube celebrity or YouTube celery. I've been here since 69 subs. Where was your sub count in September 2022? Let me go take a look. Lifetime. September of 2022 was like 4,000. Like 4,000. Joey, I don't comment often, but I've been here for a long time. I was the first subscriber. You weren't. I can look at the first subscriber, you dumbass. Now, bro, it's an inside joke from Jason Chinova YouTube channel, OG meme. Never heard of it. I'll take YouTube celery, though. Someone else will probably understand it. I've legit been here since 4.5K. Don't believe it. So, yeah. Jack have not been here since... Yeah, I don't believe it. Have been here since 4K then? There you go. That's crazy. I'm hoping... So this year, we started out at... let me take a look real quick. 2023. This year, we started at about 6,000. So... What is that? So we've made a significant increase of roughly more than double. I don't know, like 1.3 times. I don't know. We've doubled it. We've more than doubled it. So as long as we double it next year, we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll see. Joe, I've been here since negative 100 subs. Thank you, you pussy bitch. Been here since 30. Thank you, Bert's dad. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Bert's dad. I was the man who created your channel. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. I was the man who created you. Ask your mother about that. I'm not taking a DNA test, though. Joey, isn't it hilarious how Joe Selecki got dunked on his head like a nerd he is? Dude, why is everyone hanging on to submissions for too long? I don't get it. I swear on my life, I don't even remember his name anymore. If I got Batista bombed by Cody Bumditch, I would literally go home and sign up for witness protection. I'd call Colby Covington and I'd ask him on the details. How do I get into witness protection? Because I'm such a pussy. I got Batista bombed by Cody Bumditch. You know how bad that is? Oh my God, on TV too. His family was watching him get Batista bombed. Someone ought to edit somehow, like him being put through a table. I'm pretty new, but I got OG vibes. I was first trolled turned normal sub. Thank you, Hap. Joe, I've been here for 8 months. Never noticed I didn't sub till now. So I subbed. Shame on you. Shame on you. All right, dude, we get it. What grocery store do you work in and what do you weigh? Thanks, bud. What a fucking great... What great questions you got. We get it. If I got Batista bombed by Cody Bumditch, I'd literally go home. Okay, I wasn't going to go that far. Joey, is any UFC fighter friends with you? Maybe some elite level fighter and live in the same city? Yeah, I'm best friends. Me and Ian Machado Gary are like this. Sometimes he lets me stay in his house. What's going on, Andrew John? What's going on, Andrew John? Most generic name ever. Joe, your mom's a fun card. Shut up, Jack. Shut up, Jack, before I break your parents up. You pussy. I identify as your first subscriber. Thank you. No fighter lives in Alaska. Fair enough. I've been here since 4K, bud. I didn't start interacting with the chat immediately. Yeah, he had to check the vibes, you know. He wanted to see if Donald Trump and Kid Rock were here. And he had to check the vibes. That's already happened? Oh, my bad, Jack. My bad, Jack. Have you met Ian's wife? No, I have not. I was here at 7.5. Well, you guys will be able to brag about that pretty soon when we're at 20. Timing me out. Timing me out because my mom died in a car accident 2 months ago. Nice. You're welcome. That's one of the funniest messages I've ever read in my entire life. That dude. We get it, bro. You're looking for attention. I'm not reading any of your messages that are attention seeking anymore. It seems like you're a bigger channel due to the amount of hate Guru was always slanging. Okay. The type of dude to show off his place, flex the double wide. Yeah, I flex the double wide to up your mom's ass, Matthew. Bro said that. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Too far. Too far. Thoughts on the idea that Islam could fight 3 times this year? March, Justin, July, Armin or Charles, October, Leon Bilal. I think he could, and I would love to see it. And I think he wins the first 2, therefore making the 3rd fight. Would love it. Would absolutely love it, but doubt it. Doubt the UFC makes it happen. Joe, can you read the positive comments? I mean, I've been reading most of the comments, so I don't understand what you want me to read. You want me to fax you the death certificate? Yeah, email me the death certificate so I can double check. Who can I call to get a copy of the autopsy report? Islam is already a lightweight GOAT, in my opinion. He's very close. But on a serious note, even though I know you're lying, if that is true, I'm not sorry for any of the jokes I made, but I'm sorry that happened to you. Because I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on in your family. So it is what it is. But I think you're just attention seeking. But regardless, that was one of the funniest messages I've ever read. Dude timed me out because my mother died in a car accident 2 months ago. That is some words that I never thought I would see together. Joey, should I join the dark side of the Shure microphone? So here's what I would do. If I were you, it depends how much money you feel like spending, okay? But here's what I would do truly if I was you, MMA experts. If I remember correctly, your microphone sounds pretty decent. If you don't feel like spending the $1,000 setup, what you can do is you can buy the Shure MV7, which is a Shure microphone as well. And it's much cheaper. But what I would do is I wouldn't buy the USB version. I would buy the USB and XLR version. I think there's one that has the XLR output as well as the USB. I might be mistaken though. Because the quality difference between the MV7 and the Shure SM7B is not that substantially different. And the SM7B is 400 versus the MV7 is 178. And if the USB has the XLR, you don't have to jump into the XLR right away. I don't know that for sure though. But if you're going to get it and there's not a combo, there is a USB and XLR mic for $250. So what you can do is if you don't feel like putting out, I mean, me personally, I'm just kind of a tech geek and I don't care about blowing money on tech. And what you can easily do is you can just, it depends how much money you want to put out. If you buy the MV7 for $250 and you buy the USB XLR version, you can start off using the USB. So you just plug and play. And then eventually you can switch to using the XLR, but then I think you have to buy a cloud lifter and audio interface as well. So then you're looking at maybe $150 for the audio interface and $150 for the cloud lifter. So that's an extra $300. But you can buy the mic and upgrade the mic without having to buy that immediately. Been using the Blue Yeti a while. Works well in OBS, but don't love it in StreamYard. What does it do in StreamYard? Let me go listen to your audio real quick out of curiosity. Let me go listen to your audio real quick just out of curiosity. Hold on. What do you mean you don't love it in StreamYard, though? It sounds pretty good. I think your mic sounds pretty good. Let me go listen to a normal video. This is just a live stream, so it's kind of different there. I think it sounds pretty damn good, but I'm like a crazy picture quality and audio. I'm like an audiophile. It'll definitely sound a lot more realistic and a lot better with a Shure mic, but it sounds damn good right now. But what does it do in StreamYard? But this is like really good at noise cancellation. Like you won't hear a lot of, and like there can be noise anywhere around and you'll only hear what's really close to the mic unless it's really, really loud. I love the way this microphone sounds. I absolutely love the way this microphone sounds. But this microphone in the setup is about 900. I'll tell you exactly how much it is right now. Shure SM7B. Okay. Now, if you buy, let's say you buy a boom arm. Let me go order exactly what I ordered before. Boom arm. Mic arm. Let me take a look. How is this not coming up? Gator. Okay. So if I order that, this, and cloud lifter, and let's say you only get the focus right.
Sorry.
Alexa, stop. So you get the focus right. Scarlett audio interface. Okay, that's a knockoff. Okay, here we go. You're looking at everything you need if you got the same exact setup. Well, your tax will be different in your state. So before tax, you're looking at $768. If you bought my exact setup right now. It'd be $768 on Amazon plus tax. So I don't like having a mic in my view like you. Well, fuck you then. I'm actually going to change the angle of the mic soon because I'm going to move my PC back and I'm going to clip my microphone over here so I'm getting a nicer monitor and then I don't have to bring the arm over here. So pretty soon the mic's going to come in like kind of at a weird angle, maybe even up from the bottom. I don't know yet. I've been reluctant to change it around because I don't feel like it. You can save a lot on a boom with cheap table lamp. Okay. James Lunch was talking crap about you again, was he? What was he saying? What was James Lunch saying? I appreciate you, bro. I notice audio fluctuations in the StreamYard when I rewatch streams. I don't even like using StreamYard that much unless I'm doing guests or something. Unless I'm having guests or something. I don't like StreamYard that much. Also, if you have any questions about it, message me. But also, and I don't make any money off of this. I know people who usually say this make money off of it. Everything that I bought, I have linked in my description just because I've been asked that question so many times because of my audio quality and because of my picture quality. But yeah, it's all linked in my description of every video. I just have it automatically there. So maybe this fool should message Joey personally. Dude, we're just talking, dude. Calm the fuck down. You act like you fucking own me, Snagalord. You act like you own me. You don't own me, you pussy. You want me to get close to the mic and tell you how much of a pussy you are? So, I'm sagging down in my chair. But yeah, I mean, the boom arm's only like $100, and I can just adjust it however I want. Look, I can just adjust it right out of view. And then easily bring it back in. That's why I like it. But I'm going to have to adjust it soon because I'm going to make it come in from this right-hand side. So, we just want to talk about MMA. Well, then ask a question about MMA. The members are like a shitty corporation. We here are family. Yeah, we're family. We're family here, boys. Listen, guys, I want to say that we are family, but if you died tonight, you'd be replaced by tomorrow. You guys would be replaced by tomorrow. I hate to break it to you. I like the way you say pussy. Pussy, are you still there? I've already talked about this in this stream. Who knows where that's from? Pussy, are you still there? I'm here, pussy. Joey, do you make more than 10,000 yearly from YouTube? Just curious. You'll just have to wonder, bro. You'll just have to wonder, Sean C. You'll just have to wonder. DC and the cokehead, yeah. John Jones, yeah. John Jones, DC. Hey, pussy, are you still there? That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Yeah, and besides, I don't mind answer. I'm literally like a tech geek, all right? I'm a tech geek. Look, I just bought this. Let me see if I can pull this up. I still haven't fixed the cord. I bought this earlier today, look. Boom, baby. I haven't even set it up yet. All I have is one dial set up for the volume. That's my new stream deck. That's my new stream deck. I set up one dial for volume so far. That's it. Donate 10K to know the answer. Yeah, exactly. You know the answer. So, I'm obsessed with tech. Look, here's my laptop you guys want to see my old laptop that I used to use? I have it set up on my desk now. This is how the channel all started. Right here, boys. Right here. I had this bitch up until February of 2023. This is my original laptop that I used. I bought this specifically to start the channel. Specifically to start the channel. I thought I would use it more, but then I never left the room, so then I just bought a way nicer PC. This bad boy, I bought this in 2021. This bad boy was $2,300 right here. This bad boy was 2,300 buckaroons. And it's got me through a lot of what I needed to do. And I still use it occasionally, but I barely ever use it, to be honest. I use it maybe once every month. I just have it sitting here on its old stand. So, you got a pre-built or you built your own? I ordered a custom PC. I ordered like a crazy wild custom PC. So, it was pre-built, but I customized it. I picked out all the parts and they just built it for me. Damn, $2,300 for a Dell is crazy. Dude, it's a mad nice laptop. It's mad nice. It's 4K. It has a decent graphics card in it. And I could render out 4K videos. It would take a long time, but I could render 4K videos. My old prediction videos that I was getting 50 views on would take me an hour to render. I remember, guys. You guys want to hear some crazy shit? So, I remember how I told you guys I'm kind of like, I don't like leaving stuff undone. Like, I'll miss a damn wedding if I'm here finishing up a video, right? I used to be such a fucking madman, right? When I would render out 4K videos on my old laptop, a 20-minute 4K video would take roughly an hour to render. And what render means, for those of you who don't know, it means take the completed video and make it into one file. The pictures I edited in, whatever I edit in, any graphics I edit in, it would take about an hour, or a little over an hour for a 4K video to render on my laptop here. I have a couple Nest indoor security cameras at my house. I used to have a Nest camera that I dedicated to using in the office. And what I would do is I'd set it to render. I couldn't use my computer at all when I rendered it, right? I'd plug in my Nest camera. I'd aim it at my laptop. I'd go to bed. I'd go lay in bed and sleep for like a half hour, 45 minutes. And then I'd be able to check my phone, look at my Nest, and see if it was done rendering. And then I'd be able to come back in here and upload it. That's how much of a fucking crazy maniac I used to be. But now, this bad boy right here, this renders out 4K videos in like less than 5 minutes. I mean, this shit I could borderline take over the whole fucking world with this beautiful PC I got here. So, give you $20 for laptops. I'd rather throw it away. Believe it or not, I have a video on my phone. I think in 2021, it was in 2021, I bought my grandmother a new laptop, a nicer new laptop. Her old laptop was like an old computer she bought forever ago and used it for like 10 years. And I bought her a new laptop for Christmas. And I said, you know what? I want to have fun with this old laptop. And I made her take it out in her backyard. I made her take it out in her backyard and throw it off her porch. And then she walked downstairs and she walked down into the yard and then stomped on it a few times. We just broke it up and then threw it away because it was like 10 years old. It wasn't worth shit. And it was just hilarious. It was a good time. We had a good time. We were laughing our ass off. Keep in mind, my grandmother's in her 80s. She was worried about the neighbors looking at her. She's like, Joey, why you got me doing this? And then what's even funnier is, now, I'm not even going to get into it. Never mind. I'll save that story for another day. But yeah, she was out back just stomping her laptop. Joe, I just realized Sean's coach, Eric Nixick, has already coached against Dricus because of Brad Tavares has already fought him. Do you think that will give Sean an advantage? I think Eric Nixick's a great coach, so I think it will give him an advantage. He's already studied him. Plus, they were booked for Dricus versus Chris Curtis at one point in time. So, Joe, what are the specs on that laptop? I don't remember. It's an XPS something or other. I think it has a Core i7. It's i7 processor. I don't remember. Do you have another? I basically have 17 full-time jobs, okay? I have 17 full-time jobs. And this. Joe, if Costa fought Romero comes back somehow to fight Chinless Whitaker, who wins? Costa for sure. Dricus looks so bad against Tavares. I know, dude. I never thought Dricus was any good. Now my laptop's turning on. What the hell? Give me a second, boys. Must have accidentally turned it on somehow. Let me pull this up in front of myself. And this bad boy's got a fingerprint sensor, which I love as well. Mute. This is where it all started. This is where it all started. I'm going to go ahead and just shut this down. She's a beauty, though. This is a nice screen. Super nice screen, too. I don't know if you guys can see that match. I just dropped it. What's your reasoning to switch from DDP to Strickland? To DDP from Strickland. I don't know, man. I think Strickland's going to go out there and try to have a point to prove. And I think the physicality of Dricus is too much. I don't know. I've never been particularly high on Strickland or Dricus. And it's just a tough fight to pick. It's a tough fight to pick, to be honest. You know what I just realized? I think somebody I read it earlier, but then I forgot that I read it. Because I read it in my head, but then never read it aloud. Someone said, would you collab with MMA experts? And I meant to say, I already have. So if that person's still in here, I don't know why that just popped into my head. But if that person's still in here, I'm sorry about that. Yes, I have. Dricus looks so bad. Yeah, I agree. Do you think RoboCop Gregory beats Tavares? Yes. Joe, we did 8 rounds of sparring today, and then we did a Shark Tank for our boy Dontavius Jamal Creed, 37th B-Day. He did like 10 minutes, 10-minute round straight with all of his rotating in every second. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, Jack. Thoughts on Strickland suddenly having the best physique of his life? I think it's just pictures, dude. I think he always is in decent shape. Should DDP be the underdog, really? Yes. So, who would win, Dricus or Prime Romero? Prime Romero. I think Romero was really good. He just never mixed in his wrestling. I'm still trying to figure out what Blake was saying earlier, dude. I want to know what Lunch is saying, dude. What's Lunch saying? I think DDP being undefeated in the UFC is impressive enough. I think he could win. He's looked like shit in every fight but the Whitaker fight. And even that one, he still looks sloppy. He still looks sloppy as hell. He looks sloppy as hell. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out my UFC 300 card, make sure you go check it out. Let's see what Tapology looks like. for UFC 297. $55.45. That sounds about right for Dricus. I really think that I think being champion has gone to Strickland's head a little bit. This is a horrible card, boys. This is a fucking horrible card. DDP owned Sean in the press conference. That is true. Someone gets 30% better after winning the belt, like people say DDP is going to get steamrolled. I don't buy that at all. Prime Bisbing versus DDP. I'll take Prime Bisbing. How do you determine your picks? A lot of and then watching tape and deciphering skills and looking at previous matchups. Mainly just previous matchups and how they've looked in those previous matchups. I was kidding. He brought up how you always talk about Colby being a fake character when everyone already knows. But he's not a fake character. That's who he is, and he's a piece of shit. And always talk about it means making maybe 12 videos in 2023. That's always talking about it. I don't get it. I think Lunch has a bias towards him for sure. He didn't like any negative talk about him. So he was offended by it or upset by it a little bit. Because I've been adamant all year that I hated UFC 296 main event. And I was right. There's nothing that gives me more joy than the fact that 296's main event was dog shit. I wish it was more boring. And it was so boring, but it was so enjoyable because Leon Edwards clearly won. We waited 9 months for a WWE character to get a fucking title shot like the piece of shit he is, and he claims victory afterwards. Anyone who wanted him to win, anyone who supported his claim to a title shot, fuck you. I hate your guts. You're ruining the sport. Anyone in this chat, anyone otherwise. You're ruining the sport. We waited 9 months for an undeserved contender to go out there and shit the bed. It just ruins the sport, man. It's just these motherfuckers want UFC to be WWE, and I hate it. And people are finally coming around to my side, and it's really nice to see. And what's crazy is my hate of Colby Covington getting handouts, because let's be very clear. The only thing I hate truly about Colby Covington up until recently was the fact that he's getting handouts. That's what I hated. And for him to have his career ended on a literal shit performance and have everyone turn on him, or 95% of people turn on him, and to help the channel, my channel grow because of it, because I've been hammering that drum all fucking year. It's ecstasy. I'm going to be honest. It's like, I feel like I just popped a molly. It couldn't be more enjoyable to me to see everyone finally come to my side. I've been in the unpopular opinion. Come to my side. Come see my ways. Come join me with my opinion. Bilal should have got that fucking shot, and he would have actually went out there and fought for your $85 fucking dollars. And he wouldn't have embarrassed America like Colby Covington did. And then the press tour that he's gone on since then, disgusting and despicable. So the fact that him putting on the shittiest performance he ever could have put on gave me thousands of subscribers and growth over a period of time when there's no fight cards. Play taps for Colby Covington. Can we get taps for Colby Covington right now? Also, I'll play the world's smallest violin for Colby as well. I mean, there literally couldn't be a better combination for me. There could not be a better combination for me. And imagine if that would have been Israel Adesanya. Imagine if that been Ian Machado Gary. Imagine had that been Kamaru Usman. Imagine if that been any other fighter than Colby. Everyone would have been on Colby's ass. More people were blaming Leon Edwards for not finishing a washed Colby than were blaming Colby for talking his way into a title shot after hiding into witness protection and then coming out and literally not fighting. Colby didn't get we talked about this last night. Colby didn't get nowhere near the amount of criticism he should have gotten from that performance. It lasted for 2 days. And if I can be the voice that takes a massive shit on Colby's career for being a piece of shit, and for him getting to hide behind the fact that I'm so sick and tired of people saying, oh, he's just a character. Oh, he's just a character. When you act like that 24/7, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I don't care if he's a character or not. He's a piece of shit. And deserves to be called a piece of shit. And deserves to be called out for his bullshit, bogus propaganda. Fuck him. He has a shitty fight style. He's not even particularly exciting. He's never in a million years deserved a title fight against Leon Edwards. And his career's over now. And Ian Machado Gary would beat the fuck out of him. I would love to see that. And that's the only fight I want to see right now. All I want to see is Ian Machado Gary just beating the dog shit out of Colby Covington. And if you supported him, yeah, like mad channels, mad MMA channels, and mad MMA Twitter personalities, and mad MMA media members, they secretly wanted Colby to win. Because, oh, Colby's a draw. Colby gets views. Oh, my goodness. Colby gets views. Oh, my God. Oh, yes, he gets views. He's not a draw. He's not a draw. You've only bought into that because you love WWE and you regurgitate everything Colby and Dana White says. And, okay, would he have became a draw if you went out there and had a super dominant performance against Leon Edwards? Sure, maybe. But they only want him to win because of the possibility of him putting money directly in their pockets via views and clicks and interaction and attention to the sport. That is it. They want the UFC to turn into WWE, and I can't stand it, and I'll consistently fight against it no matter who is beneficial. Marlon Chito Vera is one of my favorite fighters. Undeserved title shot. I've talked about it countless times. Disgustingly undeserved. So it's just funny to me how people forgot. There was the level of criticism that Colby deserved. On a scale from 1 to 10, it should have been about a 20. Okay, the level of criticism Colby actually got was like a 3 or 4. So that's why I kept stepping on him over the last 2 weeks. And if the opportunity arises in the next 2 weeks, I'll step on him again. And I'll enjoy doing it as well. Leon is less exciting of a title holder than Izzy. I hope Bilal beats him. Bilal will beat Leon. I believe Bilal will beat Leon. So you're in for a treat. Yeah, Bilal can say, I'm gonna make the welterweight division great again. And Bilal said, when I beat Leon, I'm gonna fight Shavkat next. How can you not want Bilal to be champion? How can you not? Bilal said, when I beat Leon, Shavkat's next. I love the fight because of, Trump. I love Trump. Name, Trump. Dude, Colby's brain dead. I seen some shit. He was talking about how the NFL ratings are in the trash. Is this guy disconnected from reality? He uses other celebrity athletes' names to try to garner interest for himself. Literally, Colby's the definition of a clout goblin. Saying there's no way Bilal would win. I'm picking Bilal over Leon probably. We'll see. I'm not promising anything, but we'll see. Yeah, NFL averages a lot. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but the Christmas game was one of the most watched games of all time. And dude was talking some nonsense and saying, the NFL doesn't have any ratings. Like, what the fuck? Is this guy that stupid? But I guess so. And all the little, I guess, the political sycophants, the people who have been used and abused as marks by Colby Covington are the ones spouting that nonsense. All because they agree with what Colby's political, propaganda is, basically. I would love to see Sandhagen beat O'Malley. Sandhagen would beat O'Malley, probably. I can't believe they're giving a title shot to Cheeto, who's on a 2-loss skid, got beat by Pedro, in my opinion. Dude, he barely beat Pedro, and he's getting a title shot. Ew. I'm tired of these fans trying to turn this sport into WWE. Yo, I just did my first real stand-up show. Felt great. Did people laugh? Did people laugh? Congratulations. Thank you for the 5 months of memberships. Ebola, I guess. I hope you had a good time, and congratulations. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Rob getting taken to Pound Town by Dana, yeah. The ooh needs to come back. Ew. Moving up on the card to the co-main event, we have Raquel Pennington versus Mayra Bueno Silva for the women's bantamweight title. Ew. Moving on to the main event. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, people laughed. I killed. Congratulations, my friend. I'm glad you didn't bomb. Joey, how do I become a member? The link is in the description. The link is in the description, my friend. I'll post it for you real quick. If you guys want to support independent MMA media for 12 quarters a month, you can support independent MMA media. Independent MMA media. Boom. For 12 motherfucking quarters a month. There's the link. We finally got a good ew. Yeah. Imagine Rocky versus Mayra was the main event and Bruce had his stream, the moment you've all been waiting for. That'd be the biggest grift of all time. Thoughts on Vitor Petrino? I'm doing the Dana White at the press conference. Remember Dana at the press conference? Dude was like twitching and shit. He needed some coke. So, Australian Axel, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. I think your picture is Islam without the beard. Thank you for becoming a member, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. That's what we label ourselves. That's what we will continue to label ourselves as. Independent MMA media. Thoughts on Jairzinho? I think he's the GOAT. Does Brendan Allen make it past mediocre Marvin or just good enough for Jarrett? I hope he fights Jarrett and Jarrett just whoops his ass. I can't stand Brendan Allen. But he might be able to beat Marvin. Joe, would you get slapped out by coked out Dana for $2,000? Do I look poor? Do I look that poor? Maybe I need to start wearing suits for the stream. Maybe I need to start wearing suits for the stream. You think I'm that poor? I'm gonna get slapped by another man for $2,000? For $2,000? Damn, bro, you must be broke, Matthew. Jackson, thank you for the 4 months of membership. Most consistent quality MMA content creator. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. I've noticed recently, I was looking through my comments before I jumped on stream. There's been a lot of comments like that. Dude, you're so consistent. Somebody commented, I think it was on the UFC 300 video, and said, MMA Joey, the most underrated MMA YouTuber. I'm like, damn. All right, appreciate you, my friend. Let's see who it was. Let's shout him out real quick. Let's see. Where was it at? I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Oh, it was Wade. Shout out Wade. He's actually in the stream sometimes, donating too. MMA Joey's easily the most underrated MMA content creator out. Which is a compliment, but also an insult at the same time. I shouldn't be underrated. We're taking over in 2024, boys. Make sure you are subscribed right this very second. Make sure you like the stream. We got 170 people in here. We got 50 likes. Or 80 likes, I'm sorry. Respect Joey for being consistent on your takes since day one. Yeah, hey, call me whatever you want, but you can't call me inconsistent. I'll tell you that much. All my takes jive together for the most part. Jarrett would fucking slaughter Brendan Allen. Yes, he would. He would slaughter Brendan Allen badly. Joey, I just got some black tar heroin in the main. Thanks to your suggestion. I loved it. I'm hooked. You're welcome. Fuck your dad for talking shit. Your dad can go fuck himself for talking shit now. His son's hooked on black tar heroin now. Actual age of Beneil, 45. I would say at least 47. He lied about his age at some point. Gun to Joey's head, asking him to sell out. He's saying, shoot me. Gun to my head, I say no, and I don't think I live. Yeah, I would never. I would never, ever, ever, ever. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It would keep me up at night, and I already can't sleep, so it ain't worth adding another layer to it. I commented on that comment. Oh, did you now? Let me go take a look and see if you did. What was your name again? Darian. Let's see what you said. I don't see you on there. I don't see you on there, bro. Oh, there's a bunch of comments. Oh, there's a bunch of people arguing on here. Oh, I see it. I see it, Darian. I don't know what it said because I clicked on it and then it left. And it disappeared off the screen. Because it said like user so-and-so, so-and-so. True statement crosses the fine line of opinion. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Crosses the fine line of opinion. What exactly does that mean? Crosses that fine line of opinion. Respect to Darius for being a top-ranked UFC lightweight at 47. Agreed. What's up, J0500? Darius definitely needs more credit for whooping Gamrot the way he did at a ripe age of 53. Yeah, Darius doesn't get enough credit for beating him up. It means you add a line? Okay. Bo Nickel versus Rodolfo Vieira. That'd be better than what they currently have booked. That'd be way better than what they currently have booked. I mean, the fight they have booked right now is dog shit. Who cares about Cody Bumdidge? He will be referred to as Cody Bumdidge. Who picked up on that in my 300 video? Who picked up on that in my video? Mr. Cody Bumdidge. Even though Darius is on a losing skid, at least he's taken fights unlike... Yeah, that's true. Because he said can't be a fact because it's considered subjective. I see. Oribal versus Colby. I'll take Oribal. I think he smashed Colby bad. How he's Cody Bumdidge for life? I agree. Joey, did you know Justin Gaethje before he entered the UFC? Yes, I watched him religiously. He had fights with Luis Palomino in WSOF. He actually fought Nick Newell for the title at one point in time. Defended his title against Nick Newell as one arm. I remember Gaethje beat the dog shit out of Nick Newell. Beat the dog shit out of the dude. And Nick Newell was pretty good. I know people are going to say, oh, he had one arm. How good could he be? Nick Newell was actually really good. People wanted to see him in the UFC for the longest time. I think he was the champ for... No, was he the champ? Or no, that was his title shot. Yeah, I don't think he was champ. But he had a good long winning streak. People thought he deserved to be in the UFC. He never got an opportunity because he had one arm. He would have been a star in the UFC if they just booked him right. Nick Newell's better than half the bums in the UFC currently. If you watch the Nick Newell air, it was a very enjoyable air. So he had half an arm, and he had this little hook by his elbow, and he would use it to lock up guillotines. It was pretty sick. It was pretty fucking sick. I really like Nick Newell. I think he had an opportunity on Dana White's Contender Series, but he lost. But that was when he was getting older. Yeah, he lost to Alex Munoz on Dana White's Contender Series by decision back in 2018. Yeah, he went 11-0 until he fought Justin Gaethje, and then he lost. He got TKO'd by Gaethje. I thought he was going to get destroyed by Gaethje. Thank you, Joe. I can always count on you to be live and keep us company. Thank you for all your content. Bo versus Hamzat going to happen one day. Maybe. I think Hamzat right now kills Bo. But Bo doesn't want to fight any decent competition. Bo's the definition of getting everything handed to him. Andre Muniz versus Bo. Who wins? Bo. Andre Muniz is literally a bum. Straight up bum. Will Ankalaev be champ? Yes. I think he beats Johnny Walker. I picked him to beat Johnny Walker the first time, and it was looking like that. Bo mastered the nut shot. That he did. Joey, there's a rumor going around that you slapped Gaethje at Walmart. Check out 2008. That's what got him into fighting. Yeah, I bitch slapped him. I bitch slapped him. Iron Turtle versus Bo, I'd go Bo. But it wouldn't shock me if Iron Turtle won that one. But Iron Turtle beat Muniz, if you ask me. That was a straight robbery. Straight up robbery. Brendan Allen versus Ikram. I got Ikram. I think Ikram beats Brendan. I think Brendan Allen's a bum too. That's an exaggeration, but do beat Paul Craig, and people are acting like he's a real contender here, boys. He's a real motherfucking contender here, boys. Not. Yeah, when people said Muniz was going to be a future champ, that's crazy. Brendan Allen lost to Malkoun. I agree. Allen's a can crusher for sure. Ikram is very underrated. I don't know if he's underrated. I think a lot of people are high on him. Do you think Alex is going to go up to heavyweight? Hopefully not. Bo versus Michel Pereira. I pick Michel Pereira right now, but that'd be very, very interesting. Shavkat versus Izzy at a catch weight. Okay. I wish we had Malkoun versus Bo. That'd be a heater. I hope Bumditch ends his career. If Bumditch beats Bo, that's the end of his career. You know that, right? That's genuinely the end of his career. It'd be a straight up slaughter. It'd be a slaughter if Bumditch beat him. Everyone would be laughing their asses off. Everyone would be laughing their motherfucking ass off. Damn, I can't believe we didn't get any news today. I thought maybe we get some news. They're going dark. Maybe we get some power slap news. I was gonna make a video tonight after the stream, but I'm probably not. I'll just make something tomorrow. I got a couple videos I want to get to. I got to make fights I want, and I got a couple other videos that I'm keeping to myself. I'm keeping close to my chest. I got to start working on my predictions. I just don't like I know people are saying, do awards. I don't give a fuck about awards. It's hard for me to do that. I just don't care. Hey. Listen, guys. Listen. There's a guy who has a YouTube channel, right? You probably have not heard of him because he has under 1,000 subs. But he messaged me a while ago and says he watches the channel and he's a supporter of the channel. And he seems like a good guy. I've watched like one or two of his videos. He seems like a good guy. I just happened to see him and I recommend it because I did subscribe to him, just to show him some support as well. He's almost at 1,000 subs. He's 57 short of 1,000 subs to probably get monetized. I don't know about his watch time or not. So I just happened to come across it when I was looking at YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel. Show him some support. There you go. His name is Jake Gerber MMA. So he's basically part of this community, all right? He supports this channel. Let's show him some support. Maybe you guys will find something you like. I don't know. If you watch and you don't like, don't subscribe. But if you think you'll like it, then subscribe to the channel. Get him a couple subs and show him some support, I can't promise to endorse his takes or anything. But, yeah, go subscribe to his channel. Maybe jump him up 20, 50 subs. We got 100. Look, if basically 50 people go subscribe, if 50 people go subscribe right now, he'll get over 1,000. And I remember when I had under 1,000, I was hyped when I saw my subs go up. Now I don't care as much. I mean, I'm still hyped. But if you guys can go, show him some support, man. I always want to support smaller channels than mine because I always think, I I always think it's worth doing. I think a rising tide lifts all ships, to use a corny saying. So I just happen to come across his channel right now as I'm perusing homepage. Click the link in the chat and go subscribe to his channel. And maybe if you, I don't know, I'm not sure if he does lives all the time or anything, but if he goes live, pop in there, show him some support, watch some of his videos. If you like it, if you don't like it, unsubscribe. I don't care. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's it. Anyhow. I just figured I'd do that before I'm only probably going 2 hours. We're almost at 2 hours. We're almost at 2 hours on stream, boys. I don't see no crying when Chad Strickland TKOs Plessis. I don't care. Why does Pereira striking look like crackhead shadowboxing at the park with a Monster Energy drink shirt on? I didn't know that. I didn't know it did look like that. Subbed. What fighter would you interview? I don't know, dude. Nice. I'll watch some of his vids. Yeah, just give him a chance. If you like him, subscribe. If not, don't. When did you start watching MMA? When did you start watching and pay attention to MMA? 2010. 2010. I've been watching religiously maybe since the end of 2010, but I started watching in the middle of 2010. So, yeah. Coming from a big Strickland fan, DDP is winning. Who do you guys want to win? Who do you guys want to win? Do you want... Put in the chat, who would you prefer to win, Strickland or DDP? By the way, while you guys are at it, make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. You might not be. You might think you are because you get recommendations, but you may not be. So, Joey, some MFer got their dog in the airport and stinking the whole fucking place up. It is what it is. Nothing you can do, bro. Probably shit in the crates. Probably scared to death. Have some fucking respect. Have some respect. Do a poll. I don't feel like doing a poll. I don't feel like... Dricus, Strickland, DDP, Strickland. Who would you pick, Ellsbrenner or Ignacy Ellsbrenner? Strickland, Tassoro Taira versus Parker Porter prediction. I'd definitely go Parker Porter since he's the GOAT of heavyweight. I want DDP, but I don't know what the rest of that means. Bo Nickal's a future champ. It's impossible to know, bro. It's impossible to know. It really is. It really is impossible to know. He has fought nothing. I mean, I could basically win all the fights that he's won so far because he's fought that many bums. He's fought that many bums, boys. When can we get a Curtis interview? I don't know, dude. I've talked to him a little bit. I talked to him like a month or two ago. But he had some shit going on, and now he's got a fight coming up, and I don't know if he wants to be bothered, and it's just, I don't know. Maybe after his fight. I'll try after his fight. I don't want to be one of those people that's like hitting people up all the time. No way, casual mainstream audience, no Dricus or Sean. This pay-per-view is going to be another Jorge Colby. It's not, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big pay-per-view. I have a really unique video idea that I may do tomorrow that is kind of centered around Strickland Dricus. I hope Curtis wins versus Mark. I think Curtis will win against Mark. Marc-Andre Barrio isn't that good. He just has crazy stamina. He's not bad. Joe, one of these days you got to see if you can get Kurt to get Sean. Dude, Sean Strickland's the champ, bro. I don't think that's going to happen. Sean's going to take one look at my channel and see videos I've done, and he's going to be like, fuck this, dude. I'm not helping him. I would love to, though. If I could get Strickland on the channel, imagine I get Strickland on the channel right now. That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be fucking crazy. I'd be better off going to the gym and trying to get an interview with Strickland at the gym like the Schmo does. Because I could probably get into the gym. Curtis could probably get me in the gym. Has pretty good stamina. Yeah, I got Curtis. Dude, who was... And I would ask him tough questions, too. And I would push back on dumb shit. I don't care if he would roast me or not. I just push back on dumb shit. You know? and ask decent questions, unlike the MMA media. What was I gonna say there? There was something I was gonna say. I saw Colby did an interview with Tucker. Yeah, I saw that, bro. You gotta do it how Helen Yee does. Just walk in. Yeah, I'll just wear my high vis vest, and my hard hat, and I'll just walk in there like I own the place, and nobody will question a thing, dude. You can walk anywhere with a construction vest and a hard hat. You can literally walk anywhere, and nobody questions you. Colby's rich. Yeah, Colby's rich. Not from pay-per-view points because he doesn't get any. Bo versus Joe Pyfer. Who wins? I'll go Joe Pyfer. B. Joe Pyfer. Bo versus Craig Jones. I'll go Bo. Bo's got some decent striking. High vis shirt and a ladder and you'll get in. They did that at UFC Sydney. Hey, man, it's the truth. You can really go anywhere. You can really go anywhere with a high vis vest. Anywhere you want, you can go. And nobody will say a fucking word. It's the funniest shit ever. So. Colby, okay. All right, I'm not reading that, you fucking weirdo. Today's going to be my last stream of the year, boys. It's going to be my last stream of the year. Jeff Nowitzki's seen announced the UFC anti-doping list is generally the same as the prior program. Yeah, I forgot the USADA program is ending. The USADA program is ending. Joey, my wife got me the signed fight poster of UFC 293 for Christmas, and it hasn't arrived yet. Strict shipping taking forever. You probably ain't getting that shit. It'll probably get canceled. You consider Guru your rival? No. Why would he be my rival? Why would he be my rival? That doesn't make any sense. Glaze, Colby, hard. Okay. Izzy should walk out to YMCA. All right. Is there anyone who bought Dana? Who's bought by Dana? It's Jeff. That is true. Remember they acted like they... So, for those of you who don't understand the USADA program, they are essentially pretending they're still keeping the USADA program, pretending they have a new independent program, but they created the program and they hired the head of the program. How do you think you're going to get fighters on your channel when all you do is trash them all? I don't want fighters on my channel, you pussy bitch. So, fuck you, Mike Griffith. I'm not relying on getting fighters on my channel. I want people to care about my opinion, which apparently you do. Because you're fucking crying about it like a little pussy. Disappeared Ariel Helwani. What do you mean he disappeared? What do you mean? How do you think... Already read that. Got snuffed by Darren Till. Okay. I love you, Joey. Thank you. I appreciate you. If Alves Arman's book, what should be battle order of UFC 300? I don't know. Watch my UFC 300 video that I just put out. But that should definitely be on the main card. I'll leave it at that. Post USADA, Paulo, new mythical fighter. Yeah. I think they're going to allow Conor to be on PEDs, basically. I mean, they basically said they don't like USADA because they're being too strict. That's essentially what they said. Maybe I should do an updated video on that. How long ago was that? I can easily do an updated video on that. Let's go. USADA. 2 months ago already. All right, I'm seriously tired of hearing this dumb shit. So here's what we're going to do. You keep saying the same dumb shit, same dumb name. You have now been completely banned. We will never see or hear from you again. Shame on the 14% Tabology having faith in Dom Reyes. Yeah, shame on them. PED Conor might still get whipped. Agreed. Wouldn't be surprised if they let Conor fight Islam with a shillelagh to even the playing field. I know. Obviously, new doping rules will be more lenient to PEDs. If not, they wouldn't have got rid of USADA. Exactly. But my point is, none of the media is pointing out it's not independent. The new USADA program is not independent. They're selling wolf tickets. They created the program and they hired the president of the program. Imagine if you guys thought I was doing wrongdoing. Imagine if you thought I was doing something wrong or I might be cheating or something along those lines, whatever it may be. Imagine if I said, look, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm going to design an entire program to audit me and keep me in check. And I'm going to hire the head of that program. Would you guys trust that program at all? You didn't get banned in chat. Now, some weirdo keeps saying some name they're trying to get me to say, which I think is supposed to sound like some way or something. Would you guys trust that program? I create the entire program and I hire the head of the program and I still call it an independent program. Dom Reyes will be in an old folks home talking about how he almost beat John Jones. I know. You would 100%? Yeah, that's because I have integrity. Basically like the government investigating itself, yeah. Look, guys, I investigated myself and I found no wrongdoing. Dom's going to KO Ulberg bad. I hope he does. Guys, like the stream. Get the stream over 100 likes before we go. Get the stream over 100 likes, you pussies. If you don't like the stream, I will break into your house tonight and I will suffocate you with your own fucking pillow. And you won't be able to do nothing about it. Joey, your inside jokes in your most recent videos are absolutely hilarious. Like, which ones, Derek? Which ones? I don't remember because I don't plan to do them. You have to understand, while I'm talking, I'm just thinking in my head. So I don't plan on doing them, so I don't even remember what I say half the time. As much as I believe Jeff will KO Ian, the UFC always gets their way. I think Ian Gary's going to win. Marab versus Hudo, I got Marab. I mean, if it doesn't work for you anymore but has independent audit agency. No, it doesn't. The Uncle Rico joke is hilarious. Yeah, Uncle Rico. Cody Bumdage one. Yeah, Cody Bumdage. I'm trying to think of another one I did. Oh, I said, looking at Neil Magny versus Mike Malott, I thought Mike Malott was much younger than he actually is. So I thought that was going to be a massive advantage for Neil Magny because he's accustomed to fighting these young up-and-comers. I remember that one. Somebody messaged me in Discord about that one. I've single-handedly brought back Uncle Rico from the dead, and I've single-handedly brought back Creed. I take full credit for the Creed resurgence over the past year. I take full credit for starting that. Dom Reyes in the bar talking about how he beat John Jones one time. I know. I'm glad you enjoyed the inside jokes, though. Somebody commented the other day and was like, Joey, why don't you ever laugh in the videos, blah, blah. Like, that's my type of humor, to say funny shit and then not laugh about it. That's what I like to do. Is that a fucking crime? Is that a crime? Habib is coming back for middleweight. No, he's not. Aspinall getting wheeled out of the world's smallest chair is hilarious. Dude, and I'm the only one that brings that up. Why is nobody else talking about it? I've never seen anyone mention that on Twitter. I've never seen anyone mention it in chat other than reminding me of what I said. It's the world's smallest fucking chair. Carried out with no serious injuries. You'd like Stone Temple Pilots? Sure. My favorite band, other than Creed. I'm trying to think of some more of the inside jokes. I don't remember. What are some more of the inside jokes that I sneak into videos? The Creed references. The Neil Magny beating his kids references. The Tom Aspinall world's smallest chair references. Cody Bumdage. You like how I just said Cody Bumdage and I never even cracked a smile? Joey, could you list Colby's wins over active ranked welterweights? Yes. All right, I'm done. Ian's waiting for his veggie burger. Okay. Here we go. Evil. Here we go. Lene. NBA Finals bathroom media vehicle. I forget we have so many. I need to write a book because I'm going to forget half of them. Who wins Taishiro Taira versus Muhammad Makayev? I'll say Makayev right now, but that'd be a very interesting. Joe Rogan is a casual, bro. Shut the fuck up. The Hill beating up his brother for not cleaning up his house, right? References. Yeah, I forgot. What did I say recently? Somebody commented and said, Joey, you're only safe because I allow you to be safe. And I said, where I come from, this constitutes an ass whooping. You're lucky it isn't a holiday. Or you're lucky this isn't a holiday and you're not my brother. When you pronounce Elves Brenner like fantasy creature with a straight face, it got me. You know his name's actually Elvis Brenner, and I always say Elves Brenner. Jamal allowing people to be safe. I forgot about that in general. You're only safe because I allow you to be safe. Where I come from, people like that aren't allowed to have motion. They aren't allowed to have motion. Where I come from. Where I come from, people like that aren't allowed to have motion. You know, motion this and motion that and get in motion with this. Third eye blind? Yeah, third eye blind's my John. I bet you were laughing typing this, yeah. What did I tweet out? Oh, the Elwood Dalton joke still. They made a career resurgence. I tweeted out a picture of Elwood Dalton. I said, if this guy isn't on 300, I'm done watching the sport. I'm tired of UFC shelving the best fighters in the world. That constitutes an ass eating. I mean beating. Yeah. Jamal using his brother as a hard sparring partner. I'm going to make that whenever I get a prediction video. Whenever I get to a prediction video for Jamal Hill, I'll be like, yeah, he's been hard sparring with his brother. I'll just slip that in there real quick. When you started the stream saying you're going to jail for beating up your brother, oh, that was on Christmas. I said I paid him $300 to clean my house, and when I got back, the shit wasn't spotless. So I knocked his fucking teeth out. That's funny. The best fighter to never win a belt. Yeah. I don't know who that is. Glad you remembered. Yeah. Jamal used his brother for his Alex P. Camp pervert. Dude, motherfuckers got referencing somebody's Instagram. That's funny. Colby hiding in witness protection. I 100% started that one. That one gives me joy that it's spread around the MMA community. It genuinely spread around the entire MMA community. Which was pretty good. I really got a good kick out of that. It was funny. The dead body of. Yeah, I definitely started the dead body as well in that terminology. Joe, what's your favorite catchphrase? I don't have a favorite catchphrase. Would love to see you collab with Jesse on Fire. That dynamic would be lovely. Let him know. Tell him to have his people call my people. Joey, what was the video game you liked most in your childhood if you had one? Either Madden or GTA. The dead corpse of insert any fighter. Colby won that fight. Make a video about the deadest bodies in UFC. Maybe. Colby called the cops Covington. That should be his new nickname. He's Donald Trump's Monica Lewinsky. He's Donald Trump's Monica Lewinsky. That's his true name. Dude really said Colby got robbed. You're a fucking disgrace. You have your people call my people. And you're only safe because I allow you to be safe. I can't believe you boys got me up at this time of day. What's the weather supposed to be like? Oh, the weather's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow, huh? The weather's supposed to be pretty nice. I'll tell you right now. If I run into Douglas tomorrow, I'm going to sucker punch him. Tony is a rotten corpse, I know. You should make a video of the top undefeated fighters and how far you think they'll make it. Maybe. Joey, nice shirt. Where are you going to? I just closed a $10 million deal, okay? That's why I'm wearing this shirt. I also got my leather suitcase sitting right next to me right now. I see Sugar calling out Garbrandt next. Dude, it wouldn't shock me, to be honest. Reminder, Sean Strickland retired. Israel Adesanya. You see Colby in public, what are you doing? Going about my life? Going about my life? What do you mean, what am I doing? What does that even mean? What am I doing? What am I going to track him down? Yeah, I'm going to track him down. I'm going to kick his teeth down his fucking throat. And then I'm going to call Jorge for bail money. And we'll hold a press conference at the world's smallest barbecue table. So, yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Listen, boys, I gotta go. I'm out of here, boys. How long have we gone? It's been over 2 hours. It's been over 2 hours. Like the stream. Listen. If you haven't checked it out, go watch my UFC 300 video. Please go watch my UFC 300 video. I build 3 cards. 2 realistic cards and 1 total fantasy card. Go watch the video. Go like it, comment on it. Watch it from beginning to end. Share the video. Share the channel. I'm trying to get to 15,000. And we are currently 448 subscribers away. We are 448 subscribers away from 15,000. So, I'll have a video coming out tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Goodbye and good night. And that's it. That's it, boys. Like the stream. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later.